gentlemen, from New York City, Joe Garagiola.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Tell the Truth. Now, you know, it is unfortunate that in today's urban societies, we may very well have to find ourselves in need of some form of self-defense. And you think about that, it is kind of sad. Well, our first guest today, he's got a unique approach to this problem. Doesn't involve guns, knives, mace, karate, or even hat pins. His self-defense, and listen to this, you know what his weapon is? An ordinary deck of playing cards. You'll find out more about it right after we meet our panel, and here they come.
Here's Bill Cullen. And Judy Carlisle. Tennis star John Newcomb. And Pat Collins.
Okay. Isn't that something now? A deck of cards is a weapon? I'll tell you what, we won't wait any longer. Let's meet a man who says that the ace of spades might save your life.
Number one, what is your name, please?
My name is Ricky J.
Number two.
My name is Ricky J.
And number three.
My name is Ricky J.
Panel, your job is to pick out the real Ricky J. So while you make notes, I'll read Ricky J's story. I, Ricky J, can use playing cards as weapons. Yes, I said weapons. I believe the skillful throwing, scaling, boomeranging, and manipulation of ordinary playing cards can provide an effective means of defense. I've written a book entitled Cards as Weapons, which definitely has a practical side. In my book, I outline how cards may be employed in emergency operating techniques, pest control, unwelcome attacks, and self-defense for the geriatric set. Incidentally, I hold the world record for throwing a standard playing card a distance of 135 feet. Signed, Ricky J. Never knew cards could stop a fight, usually start a fight, but never stop them. We're going to find out right after we listen to these commercials.
It's not just what you do, it's how well you do it. For years, the Money Store has been helping homeowners with less than perfect credit refinance their mortgages or get home equity loans. But what really sets them apart is their commitment to service, like being able to apply by phone anytime, day or night, at your convenience, and closing your loan in a matter of days, not weeks, so you can get on with the more important things in your life. Call the Money Store and find out for yourself the difference between just doing a job and doing it well. Call 1-800-LOAN-YES.
Mornings at the O'Briens are now 3 times more interesting.
Coffee.
Thanks to Folgers' 3 special wake-up calls. Folgers Coffee House Coffees. There's French roast, hearty and robust, full of flavor. Gourmet Supreme, a well-balanced, truly harmonious blend. And 100% Colombian Supreme, distinctively rich and smooth. The best part of waking up. Folgers Coffee House Coffees. Folgers in your cup.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces.
It's an adrenaline rush.
I like to see people lose.
These shows are so incredible, and there's so much energy.
It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
The emotions, they just set the pages.
I always love just watching people spaz out. It's exciting. It's fun.
When I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous therapy.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Jerry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should hope to tell you.
Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
I could watch them all night long.
Everybody wants to win.
I love to win.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the game begin.
Okay, panel, I'm sure you haven't forgotten it. Across the way sits at least one Ricky J, card handler, and he says that one can use a deck of cards as a means of self-defense. John Newcomb, would you put your racket up against that?
Number 2, what is boomeranging?
You throw a card and have it return back to your hand.
That's right. That's right, sir.
He was so shocked.
As an Australian, I should know that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Number 3, how much practice did you have to develop in before you got really good at it?
Well, I've been throwing cards ever since I played with baseball cards. I guess, 20 years?
How old were you when you started?
Throwing baseball cards?
Yeah.
5.
How about you, number 1? When did you start?
I've been doing it seriously now for about 4 years.
About 4 years. Number 2, can you hit a fly?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's what made me a broadcaster, John, hitting flies. Nice soft fly ball. Yeah.
Number 1, this is the most peculiar gift that I've read about in years. How did you discover that cards can be used as weapons? Did you use it yourself to defend yourself? How did this happen?
Well, they're card-like weapons called shurikens are used.
Called what?
Shurikens are used, you've probably seen them on Kung Fu. They're throwing stars. And this is just a direct offshoot of being trained in the use of those weapons.
Yes, but you say that ordinary people like myself could defend themselves with this thing, but wouldn't you have to have good wrist muscles or something to throw them with a little power behind it?
It has a lot more to do with technique than strength.
It does. Number 3, I'll never
Let's
know.
go to Bill Cullen.
Number 3, if you were 5 when you started throwing baseball cards, I know it was after your time, but were Joe Garagiola baseball cards still around then? Number 3?
Nice. Huh? Really nice.
Well, that's only fair.
Yeah, whenever I saw a Joe Garagiola baseball card, I threw it out and put the gum.
The gum in there. That's well.
I went for the gum immediately.
How many Altoids would you have to give for one Joe Garagiola, number
3? You couldn't get rid of them.
No, they were. They were in a class by themselves, the Joe Garagiola. Number 2,
items.
when you do these card tricks, where beside up your sleeve might you hide a card?
Well, I don't advocate concealing cards at all.
I see. Now, how do you defend yourself? Forget throwing the cards. Now, an old geriatric person goes out and they take a deck of cards with them for protection. What do they do?
Well, they might roll up a card and put it in the nostril of an attacker or under their fingernail.
That's the craziest discard I ever heard of in my whole life.
You're playing hearts and you get the Queen of Spades that way. That's a tough card. Kitty?
Number 1, how long would it take me, for instance, to learn this technique? Not rolling the cards up and throwing them.
You could complete a basic technique in self-defense in about 4 weeks.
And number 3, do you have to have a especially good eye? No, let me change my question. Is 135 feet from here to the back of the studio, for instance?
It's about that distance and half again, I'd say.
Half again?
Yeah.
And how did you learn to throw so far?
Just technique. It takes time. You just got to work on it.
And
Throwing the Joe Garagiola cards away is the way he learned. Hey, that means our game's over. Now it's time to vote. They must mark their ballots. No consultation, no change. Do you think it's number 1? Or do you think it's number 2? Or do you think it is number 3? $50 for each incorrect vote. $500 if all the votes are wrong. John Newcomb, mark your ballot. You got it started. How'd you vote?
Joe, you picked some good subjects. Card throwers. I've never met a card thrower before. But number 1, number 3, number 2 looks like he's had a lot of practice sitting there throwing cards, growing his beard, but I went with number 1.
Number 1, all right. Pat Collins.
Well, alas, the real Ricky J, I guess without thinking of it, introduced himself to me backstage. I had no idea who he was at the time, but I do now. So I'm afraid I can't vote. It's a 0.
So you disqualify yourself. Okay.
Well,
Bill
now,
Cullen.
unfortunately, same thing happened to me backstage. One of the gentlemen came up, and I did not catch the name, but whether I caught it or not, having met one of them, I, too, must then disqualify him. I thought it was Pat Collins who was introducing himself. But anyway, I disqualified.
Okay.
Well, I voted for number 2, and it's a boomerang.
All right. Now, let's see. Oh, earlier, we told you that Ricky Jay had written a book. That's right, and it's called Cards as Weapons. Now, we couldn't show it to you because of the distinctive features that are on the cover. In fact, Ricky Jay is all over the cover. When you see the book, you'll be able to recognize the real Ricky Jay, and that's what we'll use to identify him. There he is, right there. Take a look at it. So it's number 2. There's the real Ricky Jay. Now, Ricky's going to give us a demonstration. So, Ricky, if you'll step down here and kind of get set with your playing cards, we'll find out about your two bluffers. Number 1, what is your name and what do you do?
My name's Harry Horner, and I'm a graduate student at Cornell University Graduate School of Health Sciences.
Number 3, what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Coulter Rule. I'm a bartender at Hannibal Steak Parlor here in New York.
Ricky, before we start, did you talk to any of our panel?
I'm afraid I did not. So it must have been one of the other two imposters who did.
Oh, you did not talk. It was the other two.
If we meet any of the people, that we naturally would have to eliminate one, so voting would not be fair.
So you didn't meet Ricky, you met
no.
the other two.
One of
I
these,
see,
yeah.
because Ricky would put a card rolled up, and you know what happens when he rolls up a card. Okay, Ricky, now you're going to do something. Tell us what you're going to do.
Well, since John asked, I think I will demonstrate the boomerang shot. This is particularly good if you're attacking someone and should miss. Then the card can come right back to your hand, a simulacrum of the Australian boomerang. You can also, of course, if one hand is occupied, you can actually throw cards with your free hand and attack that way while this other hand is doing whatever you must be doing with it. And, of course, we have some things set up here as well, if I may demonstrate with them. We have a watermelon. Suppose you're attacked by a watermelon. Oh, yeah. You may take a card, throw it at the watermelon, and slip a card right into the surface of the watermelon. It's a very difficult thing to do. This is the outer skin of a real watermelon. It's an unusually difficult thing to do. And now, if I may borrow two of the panelists to help me with one further...
look at Pat and Kitty. They already volunteered. Yes, the two lovely ladies.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, now, what happens to it?
What I would like you to do is to stand on either side of this beer can assemblage and hold this paper taut. Would you place one hand down and one hand down? All right, and I'm going to get behind it. What I'm going to attempt on this particular shot, which is quite difficult, is to throw the card. Can you move the newspaper back? Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to attempt to throw the card actually through the newspaper at a speed of more than 90 miles an hour and then to knock over some of the beer cans on the other side.
You have insurance, Kitty.
Okay, I will not hit your hands. You can feel confident.
Yeah!
That's one. That's two. And that's three. That's all of them. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you for helping me.
Ricky Jay, thank you very much. You don't ever worry about your hair, huh?
Well, I'm not often attacked, Joe.
I see. They could get lost in there, I'll tell you that. But hey, we're glad you came by. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. How about that with a card? He just destroyed those cans. He really knocked them over. Hey, our next guest also deals with self-defense in a manner of speaking. He's deeply concerned with the self-defense against the slings and the arrows of the outrageous lies that we believe about retirement. I'll tell you something, it's a very important story. You won't want to miss it, and we'll be right back after these words.
There's no white like Plus White. With its dual-action anti-stain polishers, Plus White whitens like no ordinary toothpaste can.
There's no white like Plus White.
No wrinkle cream or moisturizer can do this, no matter what they cost. Only Sudden Change Under Eye can remove the appearance of wrinkles and puffiness in minutes. Sudden Change Under Eye.
Curls won't hold, hair too fine and limp? Get hold.
Want a tissue that makes your loved ones.
Introducing a very different shape.
And now let's meet an authority on retirement and the threats it poses for all of us.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Tony Lamb.
And number 2.
My name is Tony Lamb.
And number 3.
My name is Tony Lamb.
All right, take your pen in hand, and I'll fill you in on what Tony Lamb has to say about retirement. I, Tony Lamb, have this to say to anyone about to retire. Look out for yourself. No one else will. For instance, don't believe for a minute that you don't have to worry about retirement until you're past 60. And please don't fall for the lie that then your pension or Uncle Sam will take care of you. It is simply not so. What is so is that the Social Security system is running out of money. Company pension plans are not paying off. Medicare programs are inadequate. And the political system cares little for senior citizens. I've written a guideline for anyone planning to retire. It's entitled The Retirement Threat. Signed, Tony Lamb. Well, we'll start with our own government appointee, the Honorable Chairperson of the New York State Council of the Arts, Ms. Kitty Carlisle.
Thank you. Number 2, what is the average age for retirement in this country?
Well, the mandatory age is 65.
But number 1, isn't it lower than that in many places?
Yes, some places are lower, but the average is about 68.
I once did a television program called Preparing for the 60s, number 3, and we had lots of things in there about how you could find new professions. Is that what you think one should do, too?
Certainly should be tried, finding new opportunities.
And number 2, how do you get around the fact that it's going to be hard to be hired and the pension plans are not adequate? What kind of employment can retirees find that will supplement their incomes?
Well, there are lots of repair jobs that they can get. But what we hope to do is to get older people to become advocates and to get the mandatory age limit of 65 raised.
I see. Number 1, is it also not true that...
Buzzer. Kitty. We'll go to John Newcomb.
Number 3. What should people do as they approach retirement age?
As they do what with their age?
As they approach retirement age, how should they plan for that? Just a very quick answer.
Yeah, well, they have to give thought to maintaining an adequate income, which will very likely be lessened at the retirement age.
Okay, number 1, what company pension plans are not paying off?
Well, I cannot mention any particular company, but 1/12, one person in 12 actually receives a pension. Something happens before they receive it, so that only 1 in 12 receives it.
Number 2, what is the government...
Whoops. Pat Collins.
Number 2, what United States senator has introduced legislation that would revamp the present Social Security system?
I believe that's Senator Hartke.
And number 3, what congressional committee is now investigating possible, I underscore that word, possible fraud in major pension plans?
Well, that's one of the committees in Washington.
Number 1, there was a recent scandal involving a large pension fund. What was the pension fund involved?
I cannot name the name of any particular company.
Number 3, there are 5 or 6 really large corporations, American corporations, that are changing their policy now as regards mandatory and forced retirement at 65. Can you name us a couple of them?
Why, General Electric, General Motors, U.S. Steel, and some of the larger ones.
Number 2, what did you...
Let's go to Bill Cullen.
Number 3, a word you hear a lot in financial circles or the market in general is ERISA. Do you know what ERISA is? Number 3?
No, I don't.
Number 1, would you like to take a crack at ERISA?
Don't know.
Number 2, if they raise the mandatory retirement age above 65 to say like 68 or something like that, does that mean that a person will not get their Social Security until age 68?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
It only has to...
Just that it forces the companies to let these people go when they're reaching their prime.
Number 2, do you hold with the fact that of 12 people...
Well, we'll never find out because that means our game's over. Now it's time to vote, and they must mark their ballots. Do you think it's number 1? Or do you think it's number 2? Or do you think it's number 3? Okay, Kitty Carlisle got us started. How did you vote?
I think it's obviously number 1 because he's being very careful about not naming any companies. He wants to make sure he's going to have another job when he gets to retirement age, and he wants to make sure he's still friends with all those other companies.
Okay, John Newcomb.
Well, number 1 didn't mention any companies, but that may have been because he didn't know any companies. I went with number 3, Joe.
Number 3, all right. Pat Collins.
Well, he could have been fooling us, but 2 and 3 had some wrong answers. So, like Kitty, I went with number 1.
All right. Bill Cullen.
Well, I had no honest choice because number 1 and number 3 either did not know of or denied knowledge of ERISA. And anyone who knows anything about pension funds or anything has to know what ERISA is. I think, so I voted for number 2.
What is it, Bill?
ERISA is the control, it's the new rule put in that pension funds must be on their mettle and must be careful in their investments, the prudent man theory. And ERISA is the governmental regulation of that.
Okay.
It's very important in all pensions.
All right. Now, let's ask the question since all the votes are in. Will the real Tony Lamb please stand up? Okay. Let's find out who the imposters are now. Number 2, what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Tom Bellingham. I'm a registered architect, and I practice in New York.
And number 3, what is your name and what do you do, sir?
My name is Arthur Wendell, and I'm an investment counselor.
An investment counselor. I'll tell you, boy. He inspires confidence. Very unflappable, Arthur. Okay. You know, I don't think that we can let Tony Lamb leave the stage without telling you some more about this fantastic gentleman. And I'll tell you something. You pay attention to what I'm going to do because I have some kind of credentials for you. He invented, this is Tony Lamb, he invented the first practical solar cell, the first light meter, the first automatic camera, the first electric eye, the first target-guided bomb, and the Navy's sea mine. He developed the electronic instrumentation that makes it possible for planes to fly at night. He made it possible to telephone cross-country without loss of signal, and he developed the alarm to monitor the stability of atomic piles. And today, he is a member of the Commission on Aging for the state of California. Some kind of guy. Fantastic. Mr. Lamb, we congratulate you, and we're so happy that you're on the Commission for Aging. We feel better about it. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for coming
Joe,
by.
might I thank Kitty? She said, when I retire, I am 73 years of age.
Well,
bravo.
Thank you for coming by, and thank you, our 2 imposters.
The average funeral today now costs over $4,000.
You're watching Game Show Network. Don't miss the Newlywed Game, followed by the Dating Game and All-Star Family Feud.
You know, somehow we managed to have 15 seconds left, and I have 15 seconds to say goodbye, and it's awful tough to think of anything to say for 15 seconds. If you just keep talking, you just fill up the 15 seconds because you can see the watermelon over there and the cards over there. And I'll tell you what, the 15 seconds are gone. You join us again. Bye-bye.
In addition to the cash awards, our first team of challengers will receive fashion jewelry from Sarah Coventry, who has jewelry for every occasion. You see the jewelry with fashion know-how, the Sarah Coventry Home Fashion Show. And our second team will receive Turtle Wax Super Hard Gel Car Wax Kit with high-speed applicator, free whip formula that cleans, waxes, seals, and the shine from Turtle Wax. This is Alan Coulter speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Here comes the Newlywed Game with Bob Eubanks next. Then get out your little black book and make an appointment with the Dating Game, only on Game Show Network.
And a 2 and a 3.
What's the only show on television where it pays to be a liar?
That actually hasn't been documented.
Sure it has. It's To Tell the Truth with Gary Moore, the most charming of all game show hosts.
I'm quite impressed.
Here's how it works. 3 contestants claim to be the same person, and then a celebrity panel tries to figure out which is telling the truth.
That was a game we played in Pittsburgh, honest.
Well, now it's played every day on Game Show Network. Don't miss To Tell the Truth, where honesty is not always the best policy.